Okay, so who am I and what is this channel really about? In the first place, hi, I'm Leon. The reason this channel is called Mint Machines is because my last name is Mint. That's how simple it is. So maybe a few things about me first. I'm a real car enthusiast, or what you might call a petrol head. I've been following the car scene for a long time now, experiencing a few different pockets, so from vintage cars to hypercars to just daily drivers. I listen to a lot of car podcasts, car related podcasts. I would call myself really an enthusiast. I think I could say that. The starting of this channel really took off with me buying this Abarth 595. When I purchased this car, I thought, you know what? Maybe I could make a journey out of this. I can take you guys along. I can gather a bit of an audience for people that would like to follow along and like to follow me on my journey with this little machine. But honestly, I plan to gather all kinds of car enthusiasts because I want to focus on a lot of different car brackets. I'm also a hobby filmmaker, you could say. So what I would really like to do, or I would try to feature films or make films featuring my friends or just people in general talking about their own car. So I want to make like little documentary films. That would be my real passion project here. But generally all sorts of stuff car related. So as you might saw, I also made a few road trip videos already. So also I like going on adventures with the car. And since it happens that this is my daily driver also, I really want to make films about this sort of stuff. That's at least my idea for this channel. And who knows, maybe I will change it up a bit over the course of time. But for now, this is my dream setup for this YouTube channel. Yeah, so basically this is my concept, and for now I think I could also give you a little bit of an update on this car. I bought this car used. I paid 17,000 euros for it. I know it's a bit much, but the car already has, what did it have? I think when I bought it, it had 68,000 kilometers on the clock, which is honestly, from my take would be, it's already quite a bit for a car like this. But I got it with a 1-year warranty from the dealership. Yeah, if anything happens within 1 year, I can at least go to them to fix it. So far, to be honest, already one thing occurred with the brakes on this car. They made a bit of a screeching noise. That's why I went to them and got the brake discs replaced. But other than that, it's been fine. It's been quite fine. I mean, of course, in the short time, I now owned it since December, and in the short time that I had this car, I already took it on a few different adventures. We drove to Milan to try to find the best pizza spot. We drove to St. Moritz for the ICE event, which was such a cool event. Oh my god, I cannot begin to comprehend. You cannot begin to comprehend that. The American mind cannot comprehend multi-million-dollar vintage cars driving circles on a lake. It's quite ridiculous, and all of that happening in Switzerland. But yeah, basically we did a lot of stuff with this car in a very short time, and due to that I think it's okay that small stuff can occur. Of course, I know that this car isn't made for 100 of kilometer long journeys on the Autobahn. It's more focused on daily driver also, I would say. For this car, it's a bit much. But still, I like to do it, test the limits a bit, and also like to do stuff a little bit differently. So that is what I've been doing with this car. And apart from normal used car things, I'm glad that nothing else broke. What do you call it? I wouldn't call it a cliche, but I try to not make it sound harsh, but in the environment that I grew up, Italian cars would be known for having a few faults and a few issues. And I think that's just part of their character, honestly. I think it's not necessarily bad about the cars, and honestly, every car that I can think of has of course, a few things that always go wrong. It's a car, things are going to go wrong. That's totally normal. I'm just trying to enjoy the car for as long as I can. And I don't have any plans to resell it in the near future, so I really want to use this car to the max. Although I am a bit concerned that if I take it over the 100,000 kilometer mark, and with the pace I'm moving right now, I think that shouldn't be as long as a period of time as I think it will. I think it's harder to resell in a bar for over 100,000 kilometers. And I know I shouldn't think about this kind of stuff because I just want to use the car and have fun with it. But sometimes I get a little bit of anxiety. Anyway, this car has been really, really lovely and continues to be really amazing. Every time I drive it, I get just a pure enjoyment out of it. So, what are my future plans for this car? Honestly, I don't want to do so much with it. A few tasteful modifications. So, for example, you see the mirror caps right now are silver. I think that was a standard factory trim from a Abarth, but I want to change the mirror caps to the same blue, same color of blue as the body colors of the car. So that's the first thing. Just a minor detail, but I think it will enhance the overall look of the car. And the next thing would be the rims of this car, the wheels. The model that is on there right now, I already mentioned it in my first video, I think it's called the Turismo wheel. I like the look of it, but I think to make the car quite perfect for my taste, I would get the Super Sport wheels. I can put a picture of the wheels on screen now. I would rather go for the Super Sport wheels. And honestly, I've been kind of iffy on this topic, but I don't know if I would like them to be white or silver. Because I think honestly silver fits the overall car better in terms of the wheels. But yeah, we will just have to see. Bit of a modification I can make over time. And honestly, that's kind of already it. There's nothing else that I really want to do to this car. I think it is almost perfect the way it is. One more thing would be, maybe I will lower it just a bit. I know. I think it doesn't really have to be lowered. I think the suspension already is really hard, really hard on this car. If I lower the suspension, I don't know if that will even enhance more. I drove in this garage earlier, and when I drove over this little speed bumps, I went as slowly as possible, because if you go over a normal speed bump over a certain speed, you already get thrown around in the car quite a bit. But yeah, that's okay. Maybe I will lower it just a little bit. Let's see. So, suspension, wheels, and mirror caps. And one more thing I almost forgot. A little detail or accent that I was talking about with my best friend Max. You can see here, under the license plate, the radiator grille has the Abarth font 3D printed into it. And I saw this on a lot of other Abarths. They will highlight the Abarth leathers with white marker, I guess, or just with white color. You can see the whole Abarth logo on there. Maybe that's one more thing that I would do. That's it. I think I've talked quite a bit now, so I just wanted to bring you up to speed on what my plans with this channel are. What even is this channel? I hope to see a lot of you guys in the future. Don't forget to click the like button, comment and subscribe if you don't want to miss future content. One more thing. In terms of the upload schedule of this YouTube channel, I've been struggling a bit with finding the right pattern. At first, I wanted to make weekly uploads, but honestly, I think with the type of content that I'm planning to do, weekly uploads will be a bit of a struggle for me. I have a normal 9-to-5 job. I only have basically Sundays and Mondays to have the entire day to film. I don't think I'm gonna get quality content that I've been wanting to make out of it in such short time. So I think weekly uploads, it's not the way I want to go about this. And I also don't want to stress myself too much. So I think I will just upload videos when I feel like it. When I feel like the quality of the content is good enough for you. The bar is quite high, trust me, because I want to produce good quality content for you guys. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to see in future videos, you can please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking around and showing interest in what is going on with this channel. I wish you all a very good day, good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this, and see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.